Okay, today I wanted to take a look at a video that Brock here on the left sent me today, and I was going to compare him with Alekna on the right here. Let's start with just prior to release, the location of the arm and the discus to the shoulders. You can see Brock here, he's got the discus really low. You can see with Alekna here, he's got the discus in line with the shoulders, which maximizes his radius. That's what you want. Also, you can see here on the left leg, you're a little late in your block, so what's happening is your upper body is coming forward. You can see that. Let me see here. Get rid of some of these lines here. You can see your torso is downward. Okay. What you want to do is have a backward lean like you see Alekna doing here, so his release will be up into the proper release angle. Okay, and you see as you continue forward, because of that block not being a little bit late, your upper body is leaning forward rather than upward. Your discus is being released at quite a low angle right here versus up here. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at some key positions, starting at the front of the circle. Get rid of some of these lines here again. Using the Canovia software. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. Oh, one more. Okay. I notice you flip your hand over here. So the discus, you can see the discus here. You're leading with it, but as you come around, you can see your hand getting flat, and then actually you flip it over, so you're leading with the back of your hand. You can see Alekna here on the right, how he keeps the discus facing forward. Okay, that's one thing. The other key thing here is you're letting your left arm get way ahead of your left knee. And you're just kind of throwing it in, and it's kind of making you too rotational. Take a look too at how high your left heel is, which also makes you spin into the circle. You can take a look at Alekna here; it's almost flat. Okay, so don't just throw your left arm in. You can see how Alekna's keeping his upper body back more. He doesn't rotate his knee to the throwing direction, so his left arm is going to probably come out ahead. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's going past the left knee here. But let's take a look as he's just ready to release. Okay, so the left foot here is vertical. Let's put you in the same position. Right here. Okay. Oops, let me go back here. I lost. Okay. You can see Alekna's left foot is vertical. It's getting ready to push off. And your foot is just ready to come off. The next frame it comes off. Okay. So you can see where your shoulders are. You're facing this direction. Okay. And you can see Alekna's chest is facing out this way. So you're really rotated. You've got that discus way out here, okay? And Alekna's got the discus out here behind him still. He's driving forward. Your legs are almost similar. You've got the right hip well ahead, though, of the left hip, okay? So you're not really sprinting into the center. Okay. So you've got your upper body rotating quite a bit. What's going to end up happening is you're going to have the discus ahead of you too far. Your shoulders are going to be opening up way too soon. Let's see when the right foot lands. Okay, you can see here you're not even halfway across the circle. Okay. Let's take a look at where Alekna lands. See, he's just, from this angle, looks like he's just about halfway across. Okay. So that's because he's driving into the circle, not just spinning. Okay. So also here, the next thing you do is you drop that right heel down to a flat foot. See? Let's take a look at Lekna here. You see the heel's up. See when he lands, heel's up, it stays up the whole way. Okay. Dropping that heel is gonna make you fall back a little bit. You can see your body angle here. You want to have a nice lean here. You want to match this angle of your body with your shin here. Okay. You're matching, but from the angle, let's go another frame forward. Yeah, you can see here the angle of your shin and the angle of your body. Look like they look like they're about the same. Something's not right here. You're almost vertical with your body. It's probably just the angle. I use this video of Lekna because it's almost the same angle that you have. His is more at the ground level, and yours is a little bit higher because the person's standing there. With the Lekna, whoever did this video is probably sitting down. But it just, yeah, it looks to me like you can see it a little bit better here. Your upper body is more vertical. So what's going to happen is you're going to start to come off of that right hip off the foot. See, the hips here, the foot's here. Let's take a look at Lekna. It's not really easy to see here. It just, I can tell from the way he lands. You see he's got his weight over the right, and the way you land, your weight is shifted over to the left. So even though from right here it doesn't look like your right hip is that far past your right, I can tell by how far your body weight is. It should be over this right foot more. You can see how all his weight, if he picked this left foot up, he'd be able to balance on this right. If you picked your left foot up, you'd be moving forward. Okay, let's take a look right. I want to get your hips to 12 o'clock. Right about there. Yeah, it's this one right here. Okay, so your hips are facing 12 o'clock. And you can see where that discus is. Let's get Lekna in that same position so you got something to look at. Let's see, right about here. Okay, and you can see his discus is up at 6 o'clock. Hips are over here at 12. Okay, your discus is actually over here towards maybe 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So you've lost a lot of separation. His chest is actually facing almost to the camera, the 3 o'clock direction. Facing right. So he's got almost a 90 degrees separation between his shoulders and his hips. Okay. So for you to reach that, you've got to get that discus farther back. That was the problem with getting your upper body ahead too soon earlier. See that discus is coming way ahead. Okay. The discus here is now at 6 o'clock, but your body hasn't come around yet. Your hips are, you see how your chest, your shoulders, and your hips are both facing 3. You see here when Lekna's hips are facing 3 o'clock, his chest is facing about 6 o'clock, so it's about 90 degrees almost separation here. Okay, so you don't want to throw your upper body too far ahead. And that all starts with keeping that left arm inside the left knee as you rotate. Okay. See the knees here facing 9 and your left arm is almost at 6. Okay, so let's look at some other key points here. Right foot landed. You can see right here that as you shift toward the 6 o'clock, toward the front of the circle, you might be trying to reach because your right foot didn't land far enough in. Okay. All right, next thing I like to look at is when the left toes touch down. You're a little bit ahead of Lekna, so let's resynchronize you right here. Okay. All right, so right here when the left toes touch down, I like to see the discus out about 3 o'clock at least. He's got it out maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, so he's got a lot of flexibility. And you can see where you have the discus, it's out here about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So that discus should be back in here somewhere, okay? So you're losing a lot right there. When I told you you had about an easy another 20 feet in you, this is what I mean. This is where you'll get that power from, by the separation between your hips and your shoulders and getting that discus back. Okay, see, these are the main things. I'm glad you sent me the video so we can get these things straightened out here. Okay, so right here you want to think about not moving your upper body forward, but getting your hips to move to the front and keeping your upper body back at the same angle here as your leg. Right here. So you should be back here. If you take a look there. See? That'll get your release up at the proper angle. Then also don't scoop the discus up. Get the discus up even with your shoulders. Try to block a little bit sooner with that left. The right looks good. It's rotating right to the front. Okay, looks good. You got the knee down, got the heel up, vertical, looks good. You got your head up, okay. Got a good left arm block. Then right here it just becomes an arm throw. You can see your eyes are facing forward, so keep turning your eyes, your head. See, your eyes are still watching the discus. You see where Lecna's at. He's looking over here toward about 2 o'clock, and your eyes are still looking at 6. Okay, so keep rotating around. Don't bend your arm right away either. You see how you got that bend in it? The discus flight you had looked pretty good. It looked pretty even. A lot of times I'll see when you bend your arm like this, it becomes almost an arm throw, and the discus will wobble quite a bit. You see how Lecna keeps his right arm with his chest and along the shoulder line as he turns. See, all the way to 6 o'clock. He's got the arm even with the shoulders. He didn't bend at the elbow. Okay. All right. I think that's probably enough for you to work on. It's a late season. I don't know if your season's over or not, or I think you got one more year too. So a lot to work on. So send me another video if you make any changes, corrections, and we'll take a look. All right. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.